Have you ever wondered why the southeast of Nigeria, despite not having seaports or busy as Lagos, still controls the lifeline of commerce in this country? Why goods that arrive from faraway China, Dubai, Europe, and America somehow find their way into Igboland, where they are redistributed to the rest of Nigeria and even West Africa? Today, we dive into the economic heartbeats of the Igbo people, Onitsha, Aba, and Nnewi. These three cities, these three powerhouses of trade and industry, will uncover their major markets, their unique identities, and why experts say 60% to 65% of goods imported into Nigeria eventually find their way into the southeast. Onitsha, sitting proudly on the banks of the River Niger in Anambra State, is often called the commercial capital of West Africa. It is a city where trade never sleeps, where the sound of haggling, movement of goods, and the roar of traffic blend into daily symphony of commerce. At the heart of it all is the legendary Onitsha Main Market, the largest open-air market in West Africa. This market is not just a trading ground, it is a city within a city. You will find endless rows of textiles, electronics, plastics, household items, and rare imports from every corner of the globe. Traders from all over Nigeria and neighboring countries like Ghana, Cameroon, Niger travel to Onitsha to buy in bulk. But the main market is only one part of Onitsha's trade empire. Let's take a look at other major markets in Onitsha and its metropolis. Onitsha Main Market, the commercial heartbeat of West Africa. There is also the Ochanja Market, famous for clothing, shoes, and accessories. Ogbaro Relief Market, a huge hub for provisions and groceries. Ose Okodu Market, known for fresh food items and local produce. There is also the Bridgehead Market, the go-to place for pharmaceuticals and plastics. Then there is the Building Materials Market in Ogidi. It's among the biggest markets in Nigeria for cement, tiles, construction materials. There is also the Electrical Market in Obosi, a regional hub for electrical goods and electronics. There is also the Iron Dealers Market, specialized in iron rods, metals. All these markets are international markets with foreign customers coming from far and wide within Africa and beyond to buy goods. With all these markets, Onitsha doesn't just serve Anambra State, it serves the entire nation. The city is congested, yes. The infrastructure is under pressure, yes. But Onitsha remains the lifeblood of Nigeria's trade and a symbol of Igbo resilience. building materials markets make Onitsha a city where trade never ends. If you can't find it in Onitsha, chances are you will never find it anywhere in Nigeria. Onitsha is the beating commercial heart. Aba is the center of creativity and local manufacturing. Nnewi is the land of billionaires and Nigeria's automotive capital. Each city represents the spirit of enterprise, resilience, and innovation that has defined the Igbo people. Aba in Abia State is the manufacturing capital of Nigeria. Aba is where raw creativity meets industry. It has earned the nickname Japan of Africa because of its ingenuity, of its craftsmen and entrepreneurs. The crown jewel of Aba is the Owerri International Market, one of the largest markets in Africa. Owerri is where magic happens. Shoemakers, tailors, bag makers, and machine fabricators churn out Aba-made products that compete with imports. Traders from Central and West Africa come to Aba in search of these products because they are durable, affordable, and proudly made in Nigeria. Other notable major markets in Aba include Ekoha Shopping Center, known for fashion and general goods. There is also the Ngwa Road Market, known for shoe, bag, leather works. There is also the Cemetery Market, known for household goods, provision, and local products. There is also the Aloji Market, known for motor spare parts and electronics. But Aba is more than just market. It's a symbol of courage and defiance. Remember Aba's women riots in 1929. Thousands of Aba women stood up against colonial taxation. The spirit of defiance still fuels Aba's entrepreneurs today. Aba may not have the glamour of Lagos or Abuja, but it is the workshop of Nigeria, and its people are relentless innovators. Aba, the Japan of Africa. Here, creativity meets industry. The Owerri International Market is world famous for shoes, clothes, and leather goods made by Aba hardworking craftsmen. Other markets like Ngwa Road Market, Cemetery Market, and Aloji Market add to the industrial might. Aba is where Nigeria manufactures what it wears, what it carries, and what it exports. Nnewi, Anambra State, is a city known for its billionaire status. Nnewi is special. Here, Nnewi's wealth is not stumbled upon, it's built. The city is famous for its tradition of apprenticeship, known as Igbo boy. Young boys are trained under successful businessmen, and when they have learned enough, they are settled with capital to start their own ventures. This system has produced countless millionaires and billionaires. The Nnewi is one of the largest auto parts markets in Africa. From car engines to spare parts, Nnewi supplies not just Nigeria, but many African countries. It is also home to Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing, IVM, Nigeria's first indigenous car manufacturer. Nnewi's major markets include Nnewi Market, auto parts and machinery, Nwafọ Market for general provisions and consumer goods. Then there is the motorcycle spare parts market, specialized in bikes and tricycles. Almost every family in Nnewi has a story of success. A tale of a son who went out as an apprentice and returned as a wealthy businessman. This culture of mentorship and enterprise makes Nnewi unique, not just in Nigeria, but in all of Africa. Nnewi's success story is built on community-driven wealth creation, where the Igbo apprenticeship system, Igbo Boy, has turned ordinary boys into global industrialists. Nnewi, known as Nigeria Billionaire Factory, thanks to the Igbo apprenticeship system, Igbo Boy. The Nnewi market is the largest auto parts hub in Africa, and it's also home to the Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company, Nigeria's first car maker. In Nnewi, wealth is built, not inherited. Now, here's the truth. Goods come through Lagos or Port Harcourt, but it's Igbo traders who move those goods into the southeast. From there, they spread it to every corner of Nigeria and even West Africa. This is why people say if it hasn't passed through Onitsha, Aba, or Nnewi, it hasn't truly entered Nigeria. Onitsha, Aba, Nnewi, 3 cities, one spirit, enterprise, resilience, and innovation. This is the story of Igbo greatness. If you believe in this story, don't just watch, like, share, and subscribe to this channel so more people can hear it too. The southeast of Nigeria may not have the busiest seaports, but it controls the lifeline of commerce in this country. From Onitsha, Aba to Nnewi, these 3 cities stand as economic heartbeats of the Igbo nation. And believe it or not, over 60% of goods imported into Nigeria eventually find their way into this region. Onitsha, Aba, Nnewi, 3 cities, 3 different strengths, but one united spirit. The spirit of enterprise, resilience, and innovation. From the endless stores of Onitsha main markets to the bustling workshop of Aba to the auto parts empire of Nnewi, the Southeast has built an economy without oil, without government support, powered only by sweat and determination of its people. This is the story of Igbo greatness, a story of a people who take challenges and turn them into opportunities. If you believe in the power of this story, don't just watch. Join this journey, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And together, let's keep telling the untold stories of Nigeria and Africa. Now, here is the striking truth. 60 to 65% of goods imported into Nigeria eventually find their way into the southeast. Think about that. Goods arrive first through the Lagos or Port Harcourt ports, but who dominates the import business? The Igbo traders. From Lagos, the containers are moved to Onitsha, Aba, and Nnewi, where they are broken down into wholesale and redistributed across Nigeria and beyond. That is why you will hear people say, if it doesn't pass through Onitsha, Aba, and Nnewi, it hasn't truly entered Nigeria. The southeast is the central nervous system of Nigeria's commerce.